Aries, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries, and oh, what a week this is going to be. Roller coaster, think that. And we're going to go through the astrology and then get into the cards. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Remember, I make a new Aries video every single week, and it debuts on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's over here on the West Coast. So to get alerted when it comes fresh off the press, please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. There's always an extended reading for those of you who want more details and to go deeper with me and to continue the message. That link is right below this video. Or you can join the Unbound membership, which gives you access to all of the channel perks plus unlimited access to every single one of the extended readings. So I hope you'll consider that too. And then last but not least, if you want to join me on my second YouTube channel, it's called Astrology Motivation, where I do daily live tarot card readings. And I'd love to have you there. So I'll attach the link above too. Aries, a lot of what Mars is going through, Mars is your ruling dignitary, is impacted by the moon. And of course, that is emotions. And the thing is this, Mars is about action. It's about our progress. It's the way that we take action. It's how we do things and get things done. It's even in some ways our impulses. It's our productivity. So the fact that it's coming in and out, you know, sometimes there's a square, like today there's a square to the moon, but the moon, you know, moves quickly. Square to the moon, then sextile to the moon. And then, you know, it's like, it's toggling back and forth a lot, which means your emotions are up and down about something. Now, what is that something? Aries is also Mars is also semi-square to Mercury in the beginning of this week, and that means there's tension with your thoughts, not being able to make up your mind, and that's because the moon is really impacting you. Your emotions are impacting you. It seems like you're going through something, and next week is where it all culminates, when there's an actual hardcore square to Pluto, which is tough energy, though it can be productive. There's going to be a lot of tension with authority figures, and you're not going to have control. You're not. And I know that that's very hard for you, because one thing that you always want is to take action and be in control. You know, in control not necessarily of other people, but of your own life. And that's not just going to, it's not going to be the case. There's definitely, if not tension, tests with how you interact with superiors. And it's going to just be, and that may not have been such a bad thing, except that this has been a very tumultuous period for you, roller coaster up and down. What do I want? What decisions do I make? And then there's this quincunx, which is kind of almost like a disconnect, the aspect of disconnection, of not understanding at all the aspect on the other side. But so there's Mars and its quincunx next week and for a while with the South Node. So it's almost like in some ways you feel completely disconnected with where or who you used to be, and you're not really certain where your life is heading or where it's taking you. And you find yourself in a very uncomfortable position, which is like being sort of in the hands of somebody else. So I imagine that this coming week is going to be, you're kind of like up for judgment with a lot of different people. Tests or job applications, or I don't know, something, maybe if you're in college or school, going before a board, whatever it is, there's just this sense of not feeling like anything that you can do is going to really be able to contribute to the decision of the situation. And you know what? That's the truth. And that's what I want you guys to understand. Astrologically, you know, it's not always your fault. It's not always something that you can do. You can't always do something. And that's hard, especially for cardinal signs, because cardinal signs are really hardwired to do, to create, to get out there and catalyze, right? But this energy for this coming week, please be prepared. You have to give over. you have to let things be. You have to like let go of the reins and not be in control, and know that it's in somebody else's hands. It's not in your hands. And there ain't shit that you can do. And your past is your past. And you don't have to want what you wanted in the past. In fact, I would argue that you shouldn't. But this would be the time when you have to like clear things out and go through and figure out, well, this isn't important to me anymore. And allow the shifts to happen. And allow the changes to happen. You're not in control this week. I'm not saying for the rest of your life. But this week, if you could just adopt the concept of, I'm not in control of this, and there's nothing that I can do to change things. It's in somebody else's hands now. Because it's in somebody else's hands now, and it's a lesson in vulnerability for you that will teach you how to really be able to move forward much stronger. It's by being put in situations that we are uncomfortable with, or finding that with that quincunx to the south node, we can't rely on what we used to rely on. You know, your maybe your motivation or your aggressiveness ain't gonna get you anywhere right now. Everything that you've learned that you have in your arsenal is void. You don't have an arsenal this week. And so now there's the strength in the vulnerability, the strength in the trusting other people, and that you've done all that you can do. And let's see how far it's gotten you. Let's get into the cards. Aries. I think astrologically, if I could describe what you're going through right now, if any of you guys know astrology really well, it's the void of course. And a void of course is something that the moon goes through every single month as it's changing signs. And it's not a time to take action because things get really muddled, and it's like it ricochets all over the place because it hasn't settled into the new yet. So void of course is just a time to like, don't make any decisions and accept the awkwardness. First card out, and I'm not surprised, surrender now. I mean, I'm not even going to dig into too much of an esoteric meaning for this, guys, because this is exactly, I think, what paints your entire reading in this entire week for you. This is Sagittarius energy. Go with the flow. Go where you're called. Just say yes. Don't fight. Don't argue. In fact, if there's anything you can do is instigate or let it inspire your curiosity. That's where your courage is going to be put. That's where your energy should be put, into curiosity, and say, okay, I don't know, let's see where these decisions go. Surrender now. Just go for it. You also may be called to go overseas or travel. And ultimately, that's kind of what you're going to have to do. Now, the square to Pluto can mean really dynamic change, so I wouldn't take any extreme risks or put yourself in harm's way intentionally. Don't do that. But ultimately, the challenge of the hardship or the expectation could also help you to live up to your full potential. But just be aware, there could be dynamic changes that are happening. And so the path of least resistance is the path that you want to take this week. We have bring your ideas to life. So there is something very personal here because you're trying to get something off the ground. And it is something that you believe in, and you should. And Mars is still in Jupiter, and it has this wonderful, energy all about it. And so this is a good time. But it's good time for long term. It's good time for long-term developments or putting things into place that will grow in the future. So it's not about instantaneous gratification. And to think that way or feel disappointed in yourself or in others because it hasn't happened that way could actually be the chink in the chain and what either delays or ruins things. There's also a spark here, a spark of life. Be at home. You might be called home. And don't question it. Go. This sense of that's all I heard. Like a call home, electronic, something through the phone or a text, not a fax. Nobody faxes anymore, but something through electronics is almost like you're being called home. I don't know why. Bring your ideas to life and be at home. Or be close to home. It could even be like, do all the work that you can do from your own house, from a comfort zone. Bring a gentle touch. This could be healing, helping somebody to heal. You could be called home to help somebody heal, to take care of somebody that matters to you. And that's good, because this is a good way to spend this energy. When you're undecided about your own life, sometimes the best thing to do is put your energy into somebody else's life. Right? And I'm not saying this is a week, guys. This is a week. I'm not saying change change forever, Aries. No. But this is a sense of when you're in your own sort of conundrum and trying to figure out, and times are rough, one of the best ways for you to regain your power is to remind yourself that you can still be of service to others, that you still have purpose, that you still have energy that can make positive impact. And so this is almost a sense of be at home, take care of somebody at home, take care of your family, protect them. This could also be a catalyst or a change to your priorities, realizing that there's so much more in the house space, the domestic space, that really matters to you right now. And that makes a lot of sense. I believe the midheaven is right on top of the south node, which means the IC is directly opposite. IC is, your midheaven is what you are in the world, your potential in the world. Your IC is potential at home. So that would be where your conjunction is. And that would be more where you're aligned to right now. Right? So it's almost like maybe that may be like, okay, if I can't be active externally, I can be active internally and still feel like get the gears. And that's a good place to start anyway, right? At home. Got to start with yourself and the things that are closest to you and forget about all that out there for now. Then we have nothing is wasted. That's right. This time is not waste if you focus on doing the work at home. This could be, instead of doing the practical, tactical work, doing the studying, doing the research, doing the book work at home, or, doing something, doing something close to a familiar space, or actually working and functioning, taking care of your family. It could be, this is not a wasted time. This is a time for you to actually focus on things that are a lot more domestic in nature, since you don't have a lot of control about the decisions going on outside of you. Inside your own home, you could still have some sort of control or input. I don't think control is not a good word. Input is a really good word here. And then we have truth transcends illusion. Well, the facts are going to be the facts, and it's going to come out, and it's going to be really, really fucking clear about who's who, what's what, and where loyalties lie. I feel like this is the experience for the week, though, because it's going to really tell you what's important to you. You're going to be able to understand or know what's really, be fearless and bold. This is you. Aries energy. Nothing is wasted. Truth transcends illusion. Be fearless and bold. Well, in general, that means that clarity is coming to you, especially by the end of the week, to be able to know what you want to take action on, or a decision is finally coming through. So you'll get your answers. You don't have to sit around and wait forever. And so ultimately just give over and put your energy to distract your mind, put your energy into working around the house. Ultimately, you'll know by the end of the week which direction you have to pursue or can go in. And maybe you just need some time right now. Like, it's okay to change what your needs have changed. Oh, there's more to this story. Something with technology, tech, innovation. Aries is here, but Atlantis just came out. Atlantis is about discovering, first of all, your true tribe, the people that you really belong to. And it's also about technology and innovation. There could be some clarity that actually comes through the computer. some sort of technology, or like through computers, through operating systems, through the internet or something like that. I feel like you're going to become a lot more visual by the end of this week. Like something's opening up and drawing people to you that right now may seem like it's getting a slow start. Hold on, I want to read something to you because I don't want to misspeak. This is a reminder to focus on better nourishment for yourself and those you... What? No, that's not it. I'm reading the wrong one. That's it. If you are one who finds it relatively easy to understand progressive technology, resonates with crystals, or feels a deep connection with Atlantis, this may be part of your lineage. You might begin to... Okay. You didn't know where your true home was. Because the family you were born into is not the family. It's not that you don't love them, but there's something different about you. Or you're starting to learn, maybe through technology, that there's a special aspect to your family that you didn't understand. And it didn't make sense, and it won't make sense until this clarity comes, but it will. I'm not saying that there's necessarily hidden family secrets. No, this may not even be something that your family even knew about. But ultimately, you might begin to access more information through hypnotherapy or engaging the services of a shaman to connect you with your ancestral past. Your spirit family on the other side of the veil holds the archive of your history. They are aware of current challenges you face and want to help. This exploration is a way to communicate with them to retrieve hidden wisdom. It may also help confirm the likelihood that you were once part of this advanced civilization. This is connecting through some deep, really fucking... This is like psychic shit. Family's key for some reason. Family's key. Technology and family. How, though? I want you to clarify for me, please. Like, how? What's the message here, please? How? Oh, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. No place like home. This is the second fucking time it's come out. You better get your ass back home. I'm telling you right there. There's something unfinished. There's something unfinished back home. There's something unfinished back home. And technology, you're going to discover it over the computer or some shit like that. So if you're called back home, I want you to go. Because that's going to click in and then catalyze something being revealed. But what's being revealed? Can you please just fucking say it? Truth transcends illusion. And you may think, oh, this is a waste of time. I'm being called back to this place. It's not. You need to be called back there. Because something is going to be delivered to you. Luck is on your side, bitch. You better go. And that's the second Sagittarius energy. Look, shaped like a fucking... Do it. Just go. Just travel there. If you're called home, go. Because there's something there that you got to pick up. What do they got to pick up? Oh, I'm getting it now. Oh, God. Please, Spirit, you need to just... Please don't fucking be enigmatic. God, what is it they're picking up? Working with somebody doing harmony or practice. They're practicing. You're picking up practice. Practice at home or practice for home. Oh, what the fuck? You having kids? Please don't have kids. I don't know. It's like you're practicing. You're practicing for home life. You're practicing for, domesticity, or I don't know what this is. Why are they being called home? I'm sorry, God, you got to give me something else because that is not making sense to me. Call me to the cards that I need to see. Oh, Between Worlds. I didn't even see this card. Between Worlds means your life is about to transition. You know, it's going from like black and white and gray area. Things are muddled. You're not certain. And a full spectrum is about to, you're about to come into this full spectrum. But I need to know exact, God. What it... Oh, God. Can you please tell me exact, please, exact. What does this mean for Aries? Somebody from home is about to help you achieve your goals. Fulfillment of wishes. Somebody from home, somebody from your family. Your family is going to help you. They're going to help you fulfill what wishes? What are your wishes? Or maybe now you know what you want as terms of a family. If you were on the fence about marriage or who I'm going to marry, you're going to fucking see it. You're going to see it soon. You're going to know exactly what you want. So the clarity is going to be your blessing, especially if you've been in like this area of like, I can't make a decision. I don't know. You're going to know exactly the decision that you're going to make. That you're going to know exactly what you want and where you stand on this. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing you can do. You got to give over and let this happen, because the answer is waiting at the end of this journey that you don't want to fucking make and think is a waste of your time. You think this journey is a waste of your time. You're going to get that call. Why do I got to go? Oh my God, fucking mom, leave me alone. Go. Because it's this connection. It's this going there, that there's an answer coming. And that the place that you least expect it, that's where it's going to go. 7 of Pentacles, failure. This is something that over and over and over and over and over again, you just haven't been able to, it hasn't worked out. Something hasn't worked out. So what hasn't worked out? So stand your ground, fulfillment of wishes. 2 of Swords, because you don't have enough information. Okay, what's the information they need? You can't make a decision. You've been unable to make a decision on this. Maybe even just knowing what you want. And in retracing your steps, going home, or having to go on what you think is a waste of time trip, it's going to become very clear. Hold on. Let's keep getting into the cards. I will see you guys in the extended.